Hello everybody, this is Techno Paladin. Welcome back to Factorio, our Noob to Megabase Klendathu playthrough, where I, my first ever playthrough, am attempting to build a Megabase. Now, where I last left off, we had just gotten done building essentially our green circuit factory, which will come in here. It's just right here above. You see it's running quite nicely. It's keeping this train nice and full. So much so that we now have a backup of green circuits for once. And because it was working so well, I went through and redid our original green circuit to match. And so now that's actually flowing a lot better through here. And we're also having fun keeping these trains stocked up quite nicely. And you can see it's, well, almost, it looks like I got a couple that I missed. Almost fully beaconed and moduled up. Tier 3 assemblers, everything's good to go. And that was working so well that I went ahead and did something similar on the red circuit. And I basically just copy pasted the green circuit over, since it was a similar, since I had a similar setup where I had two inputs and one output down the middle. And you see it's not quite a full belt, but it's barely keeping the materials going all the way down, so it is keeping all of these busy. But you can see that my rate of throughput is definitely much better, and because of that, it caused my some of my other stuff like plastic and everything to back up, which all I did was really just finally went through and got some of the modules in place. So stuff for the builds that we've already done. So doing some cleanup, came over here, got some of these beacons and modules in place, and you can see I'm still kind of working through getting them all in there. But the main thing that I got to work on now is, now that some of this is starting to flow a little better, and I did this, I put this down here just to kind of see if it would fit in this region that I'm looking at using. But we are going to work on our first cut of red science, and so we're going to start working through the sciences and see if we can't get, oh, we got some enemies at the north. Alright, that's fine. We do need to go ahead and get some trains going up there. Alright, so we're going to design a red circuit production facility here. This is going to be the input. I'm going to do something very similar to what we did right here with the green circuit, where I have kind of the double output kind of deal. So for red circuits, we need copper and gears. We actually have copper plates, and we have a gear manufacturing facility. So we don't even have to make these in line. We can get them both shipped in. Depending on how much time we have, I might even try to tackle the green circuit. And that one's going to give us, we're going to do some stuff in line, because I'm not going to create a factory separate just for yellow belts and inserters. So, but that will require a 3-input chain, and this is a 2-input chain, just to get these things done. And they're a 1-to-1, where it's 1 input for each, and you get, well, 5 seconds roughly. So the main thing that we got to look at is, I'm going to try to do this a little differently. We're closer to what we did with the green circuits. So we're going to come on in here, and we're going to drop our factory down. And since we have a single line that we can come in with, we could, oops, hold on. Let me come in here and grab some of these. Make it a little easier. So what we could do is something like this here, where we have, really, okay, I didn't maneuver these guys very well in my inventory. Okay, so we could have something like this where it has the input here, and because we have the beacons, you know, we want to try to get as many beacons on this as possible. But so if we could do something like this, see, that's not going to touch. Let's see, how did I finagle it? Was it No, that one's not gonna touch. Hold on. I gotta look at what I did. So this one's barely touching. It's 2 spaces away. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives me 10. So if I do... See, that's the furthest one I can put away and still count. So what I'm trying to do is see if I can get... I was going to try to see if I can get 1 extra in here to kind of give us a little tighter fit. Because what I was thinking of is we have... Well, I have a little bit of a gap, so I could use this for our output. So we could do that. So I guess, well, maybe that is kind of the tight design. Let me put that on my bar, make this a little easier. So if this is, let's see. See, that one counts. That would count. That one would not. So this is the furthest we can go. Maybe 5 is the closest we can get. So I was thinking we could try to get 12 or 10 or 11 or 12 on this thing, but I'm thinking, well, I'm guessing this might be the max, because we're kind of... I mean, I could put this one in tight close. If I did that... Well, let's see. What if I did... Well, if I got rid of this... So what if we just made it to where it's 1, 2... That doesn't really matter, does it? So this, I mean, this just gives me a little tighter fit. Well, not quite. Yeah, not quite what I was thinking. Okay, so maybe... Wow, maybe that is kind of just the optimal path right here. If I just did this. I mean, that gives me a little bit of space to play with. Very interesting. Okay, I was thinking I could be able, maybe be able to space this a little better to try to get more on here. But let's try a different pattern. Maybe I don't need to put it right there, because we can get, because that would count. That would count, but it's only 2 spaces, so it's like once you get to 3, then it's out. So I can't stack it too deep. But that's... See, that one's not gonna hit, so... That one hits... Actually, let me just remove some of these so I can see the yellow square clearly. Okay, so that one would count. That one would count. So that's... Yeah, that's just the 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be like 6. Okay, well, if I did that, I mean, it uses up a little more space, but I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 effect transmitters on this one unit. Huh. I mean, that gives me a lot of room to play with in the center here. I don't mind using up a little extra space. I'm not concerned about things being super compact. 12 would definitely give me more throughput. So if I did something like this, have this be the input, I guess I could do that where I have double input. And then just have the output go right here. And then I would just have that. Oops, just go that way. So I could do that. If I did that, then let's see. Let me copy. Because those can overlap. So we get some shared there. So let me just see if I did 3. So I want 4 total. So if we did that, like I said, that gives me plenty of space. I could actually probably use one of these to impact quite a few. So if I did that, so yeah, so that does give me a little more flexibility and spacing, since land is not at a premium here. But I do need to scoot it over so it's away from this ridge. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put the pickup line. I mean, I could potentially route it over there, or I could just route it over here. So let's let me copy this. I'm going to delete it. And then, well, I'm going to place it down where I think I'm going to stick it. So let me paste, let's say, about right here. I think that'll give me enough room. So that should give me plenty of space. Okay. Yeah, wood is full. There we go. That should start letting things go down a little faster. And I think I have enough space for all this here, so we can kind of go through this. And this actually gives me a good layout I could use for some of the other sciences too, now that I think about it, because that gives me the ability. I could run another line. I don't have to use these towers. So let's get all this put down so we can get everybody happy. And I guess I probably should have went ahead and put the modules on it before I did this, because then these guys could have stamped down all the modules. Alright, you ran out already. I do have some. I did stage some here in my inventory, so, or in a box, so try to get these all put down. And let's come down here. Let's see, this is going to be red science. So I'm going to just do the shift copy kind of deal here. And what we'll do is, I don't know if this will fill a full belt just from these guys, but that's kind of what I want to do, so I can see if I need to belt weave this a little bit. Because this produces, you know, one every 5 seconds, but with all of this, it's going to produce one every, I don't know, probably half a second. So I mean, all this could be used just to fill one belt. One side of a belt, we'll see. Because I can expand some more this way. If I need to do both, instead of making it longer, I can make it wider to get full belt on both sides. So yeah, I think that might work. Let me go ahead and get my blue. Hopefully I have enough here, because this has a lot more than my last ones. So, but now that I got red circuits and stuff kind of flowing, these are flowing a little better now. So we might have enough. We might not. Might have to go get some more from my factory. Oops, come on. There we go. It's like, gotta make sure I hit all of them. And okay, I'm out already. Wow. Okay. Do I have any more here? I do. Good. Oh, you know what? I might have accidentally put them in the spider because of the way this control click thing works here. I accidentally ran over the spider with it. Let's see. Okay, that looks like that might be all of them. So now for the reds, I should have more in my inventory here too. So we kind of go boom boom. So we get this all kind of beaconed up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we'll set up the train. Figure out where we're gonna take this output. And then we can turn it on and see how this works. So we already have at least a delivery station set up for this. So we could actually get a train set up and everything as well. But right now I'm just going to be focused on getting this built. So trains. So what we need to do is I need to come down here. So we're going to have kind of, I'm going to do a straight and then kind of do one of these, and then we're gonna have that, and then kind of come back down. So I should be able to get both of these in here. Yep. Okay, so that should give us both of our trains. Let's get this all switched up here. Okay, so that should take care of that, and then we can do, let's see, was it, I'm trying to remember if it was the stoplight and switch lights. Okay. So I need the stoplight here, and I got switches there. Okay, good. So that should take care of this. I'd actually set this down to try to think about having it help me with this, but I ended up not needing it. So, as you say, I had some extra supplies here. So now we need to go ahead and set up our output. I'm just going to do a 4. Because this will make it a little easier for us to get this all squared away. Because since basically these will each put out on one side, and since we're going to combine the outputs into one line, that's exactly what we need. So let's see, I need those guys. So instead of bringing each of these out and joining them together to create a full belt, we're just going to leave them as their half belt and then join them together. So what we can do is basically just bring them up and then, well, actually that gives me enough for basically 2 of these probably. So you know what, maybe let me see something here. Let me delete those. What's that? Okay. Gotta keep tabs on it. Alright, so let's, see, I might need to make this spaced out a little more. Well, I could actually take that one up and have these 3 kind of come this way. And then I'll have these ones merge into this line here. So actually, you know what, let me change this up just a little bit here. Give myself room for these guys. So if I have this one here, so if I do something like this, belt weaving fun. Oh really? Okay. So if I bring this guy down and up, so that's 1 belt. So then let's bring belt number 2, belt number 3, belt number 4. And then what I want to do, since this is about where we're at, let's just remove that for a second and then do one of these. And then bring those up. So that's 1 belt done. So then this one, and I'm okay with the belts going on different, you know, with the ore going on different sides. So if I take this guy here, just go up. Oh shoot. Okay, so let's just do this. Okay, so there's that. So if I do Oops, I don't need all of them. Let me just grab a handful. Okay, so if I do... that should still work. And then this one's going to be... actually, let's make that a little bit bigger. So I think that should do what I want. So that'll give us our copper and iron. I was mainly doing it this way just so I could try to get, leave some room here so we can do, our, whatchamacallit, our circuits. I'll get the right word out of my mouth here shortly. Actually, you know what? Let's, do that way, and I'm gonna bring this up. That way. And this is going to be a request station for both of these. So let me stick that one right there, and this one I can stick right there. Let's get this wired up so we can start getting some stuff in here. So boom. And let's get this one hooked up. Okay, and then we can go ahead and go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. So then we just gotta get these configured for our individual items here. So let's do copper on the bottom. Then we can come up here and do iron gears for that one. And then this is the stack size is 100. We only have 8 crates. So that should take care of that. And then same thing here. So 100 and 8. And then we're gonna leave it at max of 2 because we have this kind of little waiting station here. So let's get some power to these guys. Let's go 1, 2, and we can do 3. That should give all of them power. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. There we go. Now everybody's powered. Now, so this should give us, I don't know if I'm going to need to use both lines on one side. So that's kind of where we're at with that. So for the moment, let me, I'm going to delete these just so we don't have anything coming out. So we can see if it's going to work. Oh. Okay, so then we need to bring a power tower up so we can make sure these guys get power and boom. And now the $100 million question. Where are we going to send the output? So do I send it over this way? So let me see. Let's come in here. We're going to use a standard one of these because we're not going to have like tons of trains waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, I might have 1, maybe 2 trains so for this. So if I put this right here, it's got just enough room. Let's see, I could also stick it right there, barely. We can kind of weave it between the cliffs. But yeah, that should, I mean, that would work too. Let's go ahead and drop it there. That's where, I think that's where I'm going to stick it. Alright, let's get this train down. So we can get everybody happy. Let's get this lit up. Okay, so that's lit. Let me come in here. Let's do this quick. Let's remove you guys out of the way. I have to get you out of the way anyway. And we're going to remove you guys right there. Just so I can see kind of what we're doing. And right there. Okay, so our output is all coming from here. If this is the end of line, we can actually delete these so we can do some cleanup. Really? Come on, let's get rid of, you guys are just annoying me in the way. Alright, so there we go. So let's get those cleaned up. And then we can go ahead and drop our output lines here. Okay, so this is going to give us our output. Now, this is the way it's currently set up. This is only going to feed one side. So if we kind of do this here, we'll get line number 1, and then we can kind of do line number 2. No, that one's not going to work. Oh wait, I don't need to delete that one. I need to delete this one. Because this is on the far side already. So do that. There we go. That's better. So we do that. Let's come up here and add our boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and leave 4 boxes. And do I have enough greens? I do. I should. Okay, so there's that. Let's get you power. And let's get this configured here. Let's go 1 and 1. Okay. One, and now I'm just going to do this because I just have 2 output lines for the moment. And we're going to have to get some more red belts, I think. Let's try to leave some space here. And of course I'm short. I'm gonna go grab some belts. Luckily it's not too far, and then we'll be right back. Okay, we got us some belts, so now we can try to get this kind of wrapped up here. So this guy here, let's go ahead and get this set up. We're gonna call this our red science. And this is our pickup station. So keeping the same kind of structure that we had. Boom. Okay, and now I'm gonna do this right now, just say 1. So you just always want to train there for picking up. So this guy here, let's come in here. Let's enable the train limit. Wait, actually set train limit. There we go. And we're gonna come in here, and this one is going to be the gears. Boom. So we should have a train starting to come. And then this one here is going to be copper. And Boom. Okay. So hopefully we have one that's gonna come to us here because we got so many things that need copper. We do have a lot of trains, but yeah. Oh, look, we actually had one. Okay, so there's our copper. That'll start getting us some in here. Oh, shoot. I had these. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go rotate all these. I screwed up. Dang it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. What's going on? What happened? Ah, oh, shoot. Dang it. I screwed up. Okay. Whoopsie. Yeah, this is gonna create a mess. Okay. Let me, let's stop the feed of all this stuff going through, because I'm gonna have to empty these now. Oh, come on, really? I have a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to rotate. Okay. So let me go through and get these I'm gonna go through and get everything rotated correctly, and then we'll come back and fix all of this mess. Oh, dang it, it's still going. Stop. There. I don't need more copper in there. Now I gotta move it out of the way. Okay. So yeah, I'll be back. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up, and then we'll be right back. Okay, I got this all removed. I'm just gonna drop all this in one of these boxes here. So now we can try to fix it. So this one here is gonna go on the right. So this one is okay. So let's do one at a time. Let's go 1 and then 2. So that's got them all on the correct side. So we want gears on the top and copper on the bottom, which is going to make this fun because all this is then wrong. So what we need to do here is let's kill all that. And then we're going to do this here. So let's go. So these two here are the ones I got to shift. This one here is okay. So gears on the top. So let's do. Let's actually, you know what? Let's not do that like that. Let's. I'm gonna bring this out a little bit and do this because I'm gonna route this. Under and then go up like that. So then there's 2 belts with the same direction. Okay, now we gotta get this one. Let's see how we're gonna do this one here. Let's go there. I think I'm gonna scoot this one over there so that way it has a little more room. Because then I can take this one. No, dang it. Yeah. No. Why did I do that? Let's see. So that would take care of. If if I do this. Okay, so that takes care of that one. So now I'm just gonna get this last one. So I might need to scoot. This is such a pain. Let's see if I do this one. I don't think that's gonna be enough room. Let me see. I might need to take this guy here up there. And then let's see, does that work? That works. Okay, so well, that's gonna make this gonna be very interesting, I think. Yeah. Alright, so and these are saying no path. That means I probably didn't get all my trains going correctly. So let's see, how does this look? Yeah, that's not even a full belt, so and I still have some screwed ups here, so let me come down here. We're just gonna go bloop, 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 bloop. There we go. That way I can just fix that little boo-boo from when I was moving some of those belts around. So there's that. That looks like it's gonna do okay. Let's get this really going here, so. Let's get these trains fixed so we can see how this is gonna go, and I might change the whole belt infrastructure again. So let's see, should have enough trains here. Yeah, that was gonna be an iron pickup. And then I need to go do some train weaving, so let's get this guy. Alright, I gotta get rid of this here. Our old wall, you're in the way. Okay, so there's that. Let's clean that up so it looks good. Okay, so there's that part. Let's come down here and get this connected on this side. That's right. I was gonna do kind of like a T intersection right here. Let me do this T intersection. And then we'll probably have to do a little bit of cleanup on it here. Yeah, we'll have to do a little bit of cleanup. Let's we'll drop it right there, and then we'll do clean this up. All right, there we go. Clean out the extra wire. Alright, so I wanted to bring it down here so that I can actually connect it into this line here. So let's see, if I come in here, I can delete this power. Let's do that, and then do that, and then we just gotta add some lights. So this is going to be our stoplight there, green light there. Then this one's green, green, and stop, right? There we go. Okay, and we already have traffic. Alright, come here. What are you doing? Why do you have copper plates on you? What are you doing? Okay, well, whatever. Weirdos. Alright. So this should start getting some material now. That's better. Alright, so let's take a look and see how this is doing. Let's go all the way down to the end of the line. Okay, that's actually creating just about 2 full belts. Not gonna complain about that. It's interesting that white science get 2K per stack and this you get, what, 200 per stack. So yeah, so that's not, so that's not too shabby right there. And that's only using half of our belt supply right now. Let's see. So the question is, do I go ahead and do another stack of these? I think I should, just for stack's sake. So I mean, this is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 24, roughly. So that should give us close to what, about a, I don't know, maybe 1,000 a minute, maybe. Let's come down here. Where's our, see if we can find our red science in here. Red science. So that's saying 3,000 per minute, I guess. That's not too bad. So what if I do, let's do a copy. Now I obviously don't have enough materials on me at the moment to probably get this all dropped down. But we're going to drop it down. We're going to drop down as much as we can, and then we'll go get the rest so we can kind of do this. And then we're going to get these all weaved up. And we'll see how we can kind of get this to work. I might even move, I might have to move these boxes to the bottom, to be honest, just so that way we can do that. But let's get as many of these in as we can, because we should have enough of the belts and the manufacturing facility. Maybe not all the beacons and modules, but we can at least get them all going so we can get it all wired up. And I might even actually have enough beacons when I go raid my little stash over there. So let's just make sure everything is connected so that way. Good, good, good. All the undergrounds are good. Good. Okay, so let's get this thing weaved up. So I might have to take these, at least some of these. I can take at least a couple this way. So let's do... Oh, come on. Alright, so let's see. How are we going to get these out of here? So I have the spot to get the copper out, but I don't know if this underground belt's long enough for here. If I did that... yeah, that's not going to be long enough. Dang it. Okay. What are we going to do with this? The decisions that we must make for science. Okay. Let's see. We gotta get these 4 out. And that way. And we don't have enough room. We only have enough room for 3 here. I could take 2 up. I wonder if the blue belt would reach across there. Let's see, I might actually have to just move this. Let's see. If I move that to like right here and ran it with the tower, that might work. Let's do that. Let's paste it right there. And then what I might need to do is go from here to there to there. There we go. Oops. I gotta hook that back up to train tower. Okay, so that's hooked back up. Now let's see if I get to where's my what am I doing? I need this. So I need to have 1, 2. And these two we're going to bring up here. Okay, so that gives us 2 and 2. Okay, that gets us all of our stuff output. So let's go ahead and add the stack our inserters here on this, so that way we can see what side of the track it's going, so we can do our belt weaving. Okay, so now we got all of our stuff over here. So now we got to get it to here. So we're gonna bring these guys down. Let's I'm gonna just bring these over here, and then we're gonna bring them down. No, can't. Hold on. Gonna come out just a little bit, and then bring it down. All right, so that gets us there. So let's get. Let's see. These are all on the top. This one's on the bottom. So this one's actually okay to use. So this one I could just do that. And that gets that one on the bottom. Okay, so what if I did that to there? And then, actually, let's do... Oop, oop. And then I can do that one there. So there's that one, and then let's grab this one and go boom. And then I want to take this and do our 4-lane. Let's do it right there. And then we can just do that, and then now I can hook them all up. So let's go that one, that one, that one. Okay, so that gets all of those now wired up. And these are all backed up because... Wait, did I miss one? I missed one. Okay, so those are all gonna get these all down here, so now I just gotta get these wove up. And so let's get, I'm gonna do that. No, let me. So doing it this way on purpose, just so that way I can get these lined up here. Okay, so that takes care of that. So now we have all of these nice full belts. So let me, I'm gonna break that line here. Because I want this to now go this way. Break both lines here. Okay, so there's that one. There's that one, and then let's just bring... Okay, so that should take care of that, and I think it's just we're out of materials. Yeah, we're out of gears, so there's some gears coming, and boom. Okay. So that should do it. Let's see. Let me get some stuff out of here. I have some supplies in this chest. Yeah, I got some beacons and stuff. So let's go drop down what we can get dropped down. I will have to go get some modules. We should have plenty built up by now. We can check really quick just to see. And then we can come back up here and get this all wrapped up. And then next time, I think we're going to tackle the green science so we can get that going. So the last thing I need to do is get us a red science train to wrap this up. So let's go ahead and get us a red science, and we're gonna go give us 2 cars. Boom and boom. All right, and we actually are getting close to having a full stack here. So we're gonna give this some fuel just so it has some, and we can set the schedule because we have everything here. So we can come down to our sciences. Where are you? Red pickup. Add full. Red drop off. And empty. Nope, nope, nope. Delete that. Empty. There we go. And then we're going to go to our refueling station and inactivity, and then our holding station, just for safety. And that does it. So that sets up our train. I can set up one more, and then we can have 2 of these guys. So this guy's, I mean, this train's almost full. So, and look at that nice big stack of red sciences. So we're gonna get this all going for green science next. Hopefully we can make this belt weaving a little better than it is right now. But there it is, our first step on the path to science Megabase production. So if you've stuck through this whole episode, I appreciate it. So come back next time as we work on green science, like I said, and then we'll slowly start working our way through all these different stacks, and some may have intermediate factories we have to set up, some won't. So until next time, thanks for watching. Good night.